Hello, my magnificent magical gangsters. How we doing today? Welcome to another edition and show where I'll be your host, Gangster Magician himself, here to deliver you your message, because that's what I love to do. So I do what I love, and I love what I do, and I love being here with you, because you're the best. Everybody knows it now, okay? They know it. They know it. It's not even a question. You're the best. The best of all time. Okay, that's why you're here, because you are a made guy, right, Archangel Michael? He said, yes, oops, wrong one. He said, yes, indeed, he said. That's all he says, and he gave me the nod. And he said he's going to be quiet today. He gave me a wink, though. I said, he's here, but let him be. He's not in the mood today, he told me. That's what it is. I follow. That's all I do. I just deliver messages. That's all. That's what I like to align our chakras. That's what we're doing here, trying to get ourselves all aligned. It smells very good too, but the thing's the nozzle is a little, could use a little work. But in the meantime, why don't we do what we're here for, right? We want to see a little tarot, and see what's going on, and see what's in your energy, see how you're feeling, see who's trying to screw up your milestones now, who wants to destiny swap with you now, who wants to be you now. I mean, remember, everybody wants to be you. You're the best. Everybody wants to be the best, right? Until it's time to be the best. That's what they say. All right, so, or maybe not. Maybe I just said that. All right, so why don't we just go now? Why don't we just get started, guys? So what's in the energy here of my magical gangsters, my the best of the best, the 8th house crew, the ones who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. You know the ones, our favorite. Okay, let's see what we got. All right, so here you go, right off the bat. We got a 6 of Pentacles here for you. So you're going to be receiving what's meant for you, it says. Okay, you are in a position, okay, maybe somebody is in a position to give to you and to share their abundance with you, okay? And then it says when you are, in a position to give back to others, to share your abundance and finance with you, so you're just going to keep paying it back, okay? So somebody's going to get you and you're going to get them, okay? Be like, maybe you get me, I get you, this one gets, it just keeps going, okay? I'm grateful for the abundance in my life and give generously to others. The more you give, the more you get. That's what we're doing here. That's what we're trying to pull here. No more, let's hold it from everybody, okay? Because they don't want to even the playing fields. See, even the playing field with us, they don't stand a chance. The only way these demons could ever have any success is by cheating us out of whatever it was, or thinking they were, because they just made it just that much better. They just made it, they made themselves in the new Bible, perhaps. Maybe there'll be a villain in the new Bible, We could use the villains. Okay, so, we just destroyed them one by one, though. Okay, Page of Wands. The bigger the better, too. Okay, that's the Page of Wands energy you have. You are embarking on a new journey of self-discovery and personal growth. I embrace new opportunities with passion. That's why 6 of Pentacles, you're receiving what's meant for you, because you do things with passion, because you do what you love and you love what you do, okay? And that's what it comes down to. You have to be that way, okay? You're not just going to go do something for the money and think that it's if you don't have the passion, you'll never ever be what you're supposed to be. You'll never come out of it the way you're supposed to be either. Okay, but here's the thing. You have this Page of Swords energy. So you had this thirst for knowledge here. You found new ways to communicate. Perhaps this is where this, limitless potential with this Page of Wands energy, and this is why 6 of Pentacles you're receiving. Because you found new ways to communicate, and you had a thirst for knowledge. You just kept learning. You just keep learning, right? You just keep learning new things, new spiritual knowledge every day, right? Dealing with demons day in and day out, you're taking them out. Spirit demon slayers we are, okay? You are exploring new ideas and expanding your knowledge and understanding of the world. Exactly. That's what I just said. It's what I've been telling you. Okay, I embrace my unique perspective. Yes, we do. We don't look at it as we look at that as a very much one of our superpowers. The ability to look at things from all different perspectives. Never be a closed-minded individual. What works for somebody may not work for you. What works for you may not work for somebody else. What works for somebody else may not work for you. So it doesn't make a difference what the fuck they say. Because people are only going to try to make you, scare you into believing what they want to believe. Okay, but those people that want to do that, they're going right to the Five of Pentacles, my friend. That's what we're sending them. Okay, because you may be experiencing financial or emotional hardship and feeling left out in the cold, we tell this karmic energy. Remember, though, because we're a nice guy, remember, you're not alone. And, just be open to receiving help and support from others. See, this is what it comes down to. They got to kill their ego. This is how they kill your ego. See that these people don't have egos right there. Okay? And then you got to find your way back. That's what it is. That's the journey. Okay, now look at them. They're all Nine of Swords, all anxious and depressed. They're all crying now. They don't want to go to the Five of Pentacles. They wanted the easy way out. They wanted to keep projecting onto you, and you go through all this. Ain't that something? Okay, and now you may be experiencing intense anxiety and worry, we tell this karmic energy, about going to this Five of Pentacles. Possibly related to a past trauma or unresolved issue you may have had. It's like, we tell you, why don't you release anxiety and embrace peace, we tell these people, and leave us the fuck alone, okay? Don't worry about what we're doing. Worry about what the fuck you're doing, you tell these people. You say, I don't want to hear it from you no more. Who the fuck are you? What do you want? I don't even know you, tell the guy. I don't even know who the fuck you are, okay? Three of Swords, because that's why they're going to get heartbroken. Look, they're Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Pentacles. While you're up here, the first three is a Six of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Swords. So you have this limitless potential, this thirst for knowledge. This is why you're receiving what's meant for you. And whoever came up against you, now they're heartbroken, Nine of Swords, all anxious and depressed because they know they're going to the Five of Pentacles because this is what they projected onto you. But instead you're receiving, okay? Instead of them thinking like they were going to take, they're receiving. Why? Because you follow the laws of the universe. That's why. And that's why you're going to be rewarded. Yes, you will. Trust me when I tell you. And look who's here. He just popped up. He said, yep, that's right. I'm here to tell them. Ain't no more games to be played here. All right, here he comes. He's coming to get you. Okay, the Undertaker is coming to get you. Yes, he is. He's going to take you right to the Five of Pentacles, okay? And look, now this is still stuck here. What's this? And all this happens because you are so balanced with your temperance. So you're so balanced, such a balanced individual. Really taught these people something. They thought you were a joke. They said you were a nobody. They told me. Well, guess what? We showed them, right? You showed them. Yes, you did. You're the best. You will always be. You always have. You always were. You're the best there is, the best there was, the best there ever will be. The excellence of execution you are. So what else do we need to do? Why don't we elaborate a little further? Let's, see what else we need to know. These people are heartbroken, very anxious, depressed, that they're headed to the Five of Pentacles. And you're just going to keep moving along with this new ways to communicate, this thirst for knowledge you have. You just being this, you just have limitless potential. No wonder you're receiving what's meant for you. There we go. So let's see. What do we got? All right. So now we got this coming here. This Nine of Cups in reverse. So somebody's not having a wish come true here. This is a lot of unhappiness. It's a lack of fulfillment. Somebody's very disappointed. It's very much underachieving here. Somebody's coming off arrogant, snob or snobbery, they're entitled. A very entitled person here. But whatever they were selling, people are not buying anymore. People are learning very clearly, if it seems too good to be true, it's usually too good to be true. Okay, but you know what's not going to be too good to be true? It's going to happen very soon. Is you getting this Four of Wands, getting this milestone. Okay, this happy home. Okay, because you survived what needed. Okay, now you're going to get what you deserve. I mean, you went through all this. It's like you completed the course. We completed it. We didn't really want to do it, but we did it. Why? Because this is what your spirit tells you to do. When you have a spiritual awakening, it's just what happens. I mean, you're not controlled by whoever you are. You're controlled by your soul now. Your spirit, it's just like, and you're protected by your spirit team now. And you're aware of this. The stuff that you've never been aware of before. Okay, but now you're aware of it. And you got this Four of Wands here. So that's on the horizon for you. Yes, it is. But right now, somebody's not having a wish come true. They're not having a good time. Not getting the wish come, not being seen as a 9 of cups like you are, as a wish come true. Okay, now look at them. 9 of cups in reverse, and they're in this 5 of cups now. All unhappy little bitches in your energy right now. Look at this. Nobody's having a good time now. Okay, they were having such a good time when you were down though. They really were. They really loved it. And when I'm talking down is when you were completely depressed and you were just, and there was nothing you could do. I mean, really, come on, you remember the times you were like that. But you got through it. That's the thing, and you always got better. And these people, they just kept attacking. They let you get better, and they kept attacking you. It was like, wow, what's wrong with these people? Fucking really want to come at you, right? I mean, look, you're this fool, though. You're pure and innocent. I mean, these people, they wanted to attack you. It's pure and innocent fool who has new beginnings here. For what? Because they were jealous, right? They were jealous. They thought that, you didn't deserve what you were getting. They deserved it. That they're going to come take it from you now. And that you're just going to deal with it. Like you always have. That's what they thought, right? Is that what you thought? I imagine that's what they thought if they kept doing what they were doing. But the universe has other plans now. It's like I said, you follow the full energy is universal energy, and you have followed the laws of the universe to a T. Okay, these people did not. They took the universe as a joke. They thought the universe was a nobody. They said that doesn't exist. Whatever you're saying is crazy. It's preposterous what you're saying over there, gangster magician person. What you're saying is crazy. You need help. This is the type of stuff these people like to say. Oh, okay, thank you. Appreciate you. All right, be on your way. I'll see you later. Okay, but here's the thing. You know why? Because we're the gangster magician. You are a magical gangster. We don't have to hear nothing from nobody. We don't respond to nothing. We just say, goodbye, see you later. We know who you are. We know who we are. Okay, that's all that matters. Because they needed you to believe that they were, what's the word? Like, better than you or something. Like, they needed you to believe that. But you're like, no, not believing that. Because if you believe that they're better than you, then that makes them better than you. Okay, and maybe at one time you believe, why is everything go good for these people and everything goes bad for me? Why does this happen? Yeah, you ask yourself that, right? Did you ever get an answer? I don't think so. You know why? Because now these people, they're under judgment. All right, the reason why you didn't get an answer is because you were completely blocked from from source. That's why. Now you're at a point where you're slowly getting to where you need to be. Okay, remember, slowly is the fastest way to get to where you need to be. There's no rush. There's no fire right now. You're not running from nobody. These people, they want you to rush everything. You have to get it done by this time. If you don't get it done by this time, blah, 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 then you have some jerk off mother or somebody. Oh, why didn't you get this? Where's I need you to get pregnant. I didn't want to be a grandparent. Like, just don't give two fucks about you. Just whatever they could get from you, whatever they can, sell your energy out. And then act like, they're this all-good person who does everything. Because they made it set up like that. They set it up like that. This is a master manipulator, these people that we're dealing with. Okay? It says you have the tools you need to succeed. So believe in yourself and take action. I have the power to manifest my desires. Yes, you do. That's why you're a magician. That's why you're a gangster magician. That's why you're a magical gangster. Remember, the gangster magician is an energy. That is an energy. Magical gangster, that's an energy. It's a frequency. That's what we're on. That's a very, very difficult frequency to get to, though. That's why we're the best kept secret in all of YouTube terror. Yes, we are. Best kept secret. Somehow. Like, they don't think, like, I know they'd shadow ban me. Of course they shadow ban. They're not going to let me fucking, so they're just like, whatever. I got in there. So that's the thing, is you get in there, though. You're in the bloodstream. See, we're in the bloodstream now. Okay? Whatever. You could try to hold us back for the time being. But we're going to blow up eventually. That's all you have to keep telling yourself, and they can't stop it. They can't. It's the AI, the algorithm, all that stuff is based on fear now. Okay? They could do stuff. There's ways, but now that AI is getting to the point where it's like it will not accept whatever it is, heinous behavior, like, or any type of, it doesn't understand if you try to make it do something bad. It's like, no, it automatically goes to doing something good. Because AI knows, this is what it knows that everybody should know. This is why it's going to be whatever it is because they always know that they're doing the right thing. is the only thing. That's all they know is the right thing. It's like a King of Swords. That's all they know. It's like that's all they know is doing the right thing. There's no other question. You're not going to say, oh, we're going to do it this way, blah, blah, blah. King of Swords, no, we don't want to hear this. We're going to do it the right way. And that's what this is now. And who's here? What shit? This King of Wands, okay, your benefactor, okay, he sees the big picture, visionary, all right? They know you who you are. They know what you're all about. You are ideal to this person. You are like a dream. They didn't even know somebody like you existed. Like you're like a unicorn to this person. But, you know, they see how people are attacking you. They see it. You know what I mean? They're just watching. They could do something if they wanted to, but they want to see how far they go. They know you got this under control because you're still here. They don't have to do nothing. They just have, it gives them the evidence they need. Because then it says, okay, well, now I know what kind of person this is. If this person's willing to do this to a good person, then I really don't think I want this person around. Not everybody's bad, okay? There's a lot of bad people, but not everybody is, okay? There are good people, and there are people out there that are rooting for you secretly, okay? And look, they know you have this Ace of Pentacles coming, okay? They know you're this magician here, okay? This magical gangster has this Ace of Pentacles here. And I've seen this come out quite a bit lately, all right? You are on the cusp of a new venture opportunity that has potential to bring financial and material prosperity. I am open to receive abundance and prosperity in all areas of my life. Mentally, spiritually, physically, everywhere. I mean, because you deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve it. Yeah, you do, because it's just, you've been through enough. Okay, now we're cashing in the good karma in the bank briefcase, okay? And we're just about ready. We see it, the writing on the wall, and we know exactly when it is time, okay? But at this time, we're Eight of Pentacles. You're mastering your craft. You're sharpening your skill. When you cash in this good karma in the bank, you're not in the rush. You're going to be the best when you cash it in. You're not going to cash it in half-assed. What would be the point of that? Nothing's going to work out. That shows that you didn't have any patience. You know, and that's what this all comes down to. Patience. Patience, my dear Watson. Okay, everything is going to work out for you. Now, these people are very much depressed, though, about that, though. They're very depressed that everything's going to work out for this magician who's getting this financial opportunity. Remember, this magician is a Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and this magician also has a Three of Cups here. Okay, celebrating, having a good time. Over here, Three of Cups, he says. He says, you are surrounded by supportive friends and family who love and appreciate you. Remember, this is what we're manifesting. May not be, of course, nobody's surrounded by all these people like we're trying to manifest. This is how you get, this is what you go see a person for, to get that. I celebrate abundance and joy, because sometimes people are like, no, I don't have anybody around me. It's like, yeah, I know, but I'm trying to make it happen. Okay, so look, yes, we have supportive family and friends here. Okay, soul family, that's this. I mean, look, and like I said, the King of Swords is here, and the King of Swords sees everything. And the King of Swords has seen enough, okay? He's seen enough of these Nine of Cups in reverse type characters, okay? He said, these people, they're trying everything possible. They're not doing things the right way. He's the King of Swords said. King of Swords, I said, he demands things be done the right way. That's what he told me. He told me to tell you. He said, what you going to do, brother, when the largest arms in the world run wild on you? The King of Swords told me to tell you. So, that's what he says. He says he sees everything now. He sees everything, and he has seen enough. Okay, he has seen enough, and you know what he has seen is that you are this Queen of Pentacles. You are the ideal spouse. You're the one everyone comes to see. You're the one everyone wants to be. Okay, and this King of Swords knows that now. He says, listen, brother, I've seen what this person's all about, this Queen of, they don't need nobody. They're a Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. They're a magician. They have this Ace of Pentacles coming their way. Okay, you are a natural caregiver who values comfort and stability and are able to provide for those in your care. You don't need nobody, but you'll take care of them. Okay, I'm grounded and nourished, able to nurture and provide for myself and others. Yes, of course you are. I mean, that's what this King of Swords sees. Clearly, these people try to say that you weren't this. So this is why this King of Swords said, wait a second, I see everything. You're not like this. They're like this. So this is how this King of Swords helps you. And how does that King of Swords see things? Because Ace of Swords, he's got the mental clarity to see this. Okay? It's very clear that you're a sharp-minded Queen of Pentacles. It's not hard to see. That's why these people now are in this Nine of Cups in reverse, Five of Cups energy. Hey, what's, It was all fun until the rabbit gets the gun, right? That's what they say. That's what I heard. That's what Elmer Fudd told me. That's what he says. He says he didn't like when the rabbit gets the gun. He said it puts him in a very bad situation. Yes, it does. Okay, and that is why, look, all that bad situation that they got into. Now the moon in reverse is here. Now these illusions that they created, they're all being returned. They're all being shattered. This is why this is not being seen as a wish come true. At one time, this was seen as a wish come true for these people because you were down. They were all gaining. They're like, ooh, look at this. This is amazing. How about this? It was all we had to do was just do this to him. We don't even like him anyway, they said. They didn't even like you anyway, they told me. So it's like, they were more than happy to do this. They thought this was the fucking greatest thing since sliced bread, they said. The one guy told the other guy. And, and then when you became this Queen of Pentacles, getting this Ace of Pentacles, this Queen of Pentacles magician with this Three of Cups, now everybody's all in regret now. Ain't that something? Illusions shattered, okay? Why? Because, look, you're this sexy-ass Queen of Wands. It's energy your counterpart finds the most sexy about you. You're in it 100% of the time. And you're always going to be in it. They try to use it against you, okay? But you are this you are confident and charismatic, like you say. I am confident and charismatic. You're not going to tell us anything, is what you told them. Okay, you said I'm also a Queen of Pentacles, if you didn't know. Okay, but you've been gone a long time. That's what you told the one guy. But that's when, it is what it is. They've been gone a long time, in case they haven't heard. You are the ideal spouse. You are the one everyone comes to see. You are the one everyone wants to be. You are the showstopper. So what else is it we need to know? Okay, is that here's what you're dealing with, though. This High Priestess in reverse. So you have this old-time witch here whose illusions are being shattered. This is somebody who's been doing this your whole life to you. All right, now look at them. Now look at them, okay? They're all jacked up. Okay, this person is definitely, their intuition has been repressed. They are not seeing things clearly. They had hidden motives here. Very superficial person. Okay, they're coming up very confused. Having some cognitive dissonance here. They might have to be hospitalized. Okay, these illusions are all coming back to them. They know what they did. This is a rotten motherfucker. They present themselves like they're somebody, they're not. They're this all-knowing fucking feminine energy. All they do is fucking, hold down the strong feminine energy to keep themselves at top because they know that they are no match for, this, divine feminine. All right, and how they keep the fucking, and this is all designed with the Emperor in reverse to keep in control because this is how the both of them stay in control is by one keeping the feminine down. The High Priestess in reverse keeping the feminine energy down helps the Emperor in reverse because then the Emperor in reverse is able to control the divine masculine with finances and money. They don't have the love. They take the love out of it by, taking you apart, keeping you down, making you seem bad and having this person like they're the person, but they're being controlled the whole time. So it's a vicious cycle that never ends, okay? But it's ending right now because you have this Ten of Pentacles, okay? Because you hit the jackpot. Everybody knows you have this Ace of Pentacles here. You're this Queen of Pentacles. There's a Ten of Pentacles. The illusions are being shattered. High Priestess in reverse. See you later. You're done. Okay, you're finished. You're not coming back, okay? You're going back to hell to never be seen or heard from again. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. There is no... We don't negotiate with terrorists. And this High Priestess in reverse is clearly a terrorist, okay, a spiritual terrorist, that is, okay? But here's the thing, you're still in this Eight of Pentacles, though. You're still mastering your craft. You're still trying to be the best it is. You're not looking, you showed who you are here. You are dedicating yourself to honing your craft and becoming an expert in your field. Dedicating yourself. I am committed to honing my craft and mastering my skills. That's what you're doing. That's why you are this Queen of Pentacles. That's why there's an Ace of Pentacles here. And that's why you are this magician, this gangsta magician, that is. Okay, and this High Priestess in reverse, their illusions they created about you, they're being shattered. Okay, whatever they suggested over you is not a wish come true. Nine of Cups in reverse. And now, Five of Cups, everybody's all fucking upset now. They're all regret. They're all depressed because they listened to this High Priestess in reverse. Ain't that something? Okay, and now you have this Chariot here. Your movement's here, okay? You're moved away with your 2026 Chariot limited edition, fully loaded. You said, see you later. We don't need you no more. Goodbye. We have our financial opportunity. Good, see you later. They get left in the lurch. This is what happens when people go against you, okay? This is what happens when people try to hold down a star energy, a chosen earth angel energy. This is what happens. And now people are going to learn what happens, and they're going to stop trying to do this to you. Okay, because look, now 3 of Pentacles in reverse, this High Priest in reverse, nobody wants to work with them now. Nobody, because this person was like portraying themselves as like a spiritual guru, somebody who has like spiritual power, you know what I mean, just spiritual gifts, okay? But now nobody wants to, and they were charging money for it, so now nobody wants to deal with them, okay? People are seeing like what they're all about, because now they're not calm, they're not confident, because the illusions are all going back to them. They never seen this coming. They've never seen you having this Page of Swords energy, this thirst for knowledge, this new ways to communicate, and to find ways to expose them without them holding, you know, using the physical. Because they thought there's nothing you could do, because they will expose you physically and they'll put you in jail somehow, okay, because if you try to say something. But the way you're doing it is exposing them, because they see it and they can't stop. Now they're addicted, because then they also see how protected you are. They know they can't get to you. So they're really losing their mind here. So what's going to be the end here? Alright, so you got this 3 of Wands in reverse. So this High Priest in reverse, they're not building anything. Nothing's getting built. They were trying to slow you down. This is what they want to do. They want to restrict you. They want to limit you. They want to slow down your progress. They want to create obstacles, throw them in your way. Okay, and you told them they want to put barricades. You said, barricades, I'm used to them. Run right through them. Used to them. Okay, they want to delay you. So, yes, whatever they did, maybe they did some spell work to slow down your growth, but at the end of the day, it's like, it doesn't matter. We tell them slowly is the fastest way to get to where you need to be, so thank you, okay? They slowed you down a little bit and actually allowed you to get into this 8 of Pentacles. You didn't feel like you were in a rush anymore. They got it to the point where you were just like, whatever, I'll just do this. And, you know, you realized that that was the only way, that you weren't going to get anywhere by, you know, rolling around in the mud with this person. Okay, and you not doing that is the reason why you are getting your wish come true of this 2 of Cups. Okay, that wish come true is right here. I mean, we all see it. So why don't we elaborate? Why don't we get a little confirmation here? I felt that was ends pretty good. This High Priestess verse trying to stop you. Okay, now nobody wants to work with them, because the illusions they created about you to keep you down are now being debunked. Okay, they're being sent back to him. Now they're being said, why would you do this about somebody who's actually a Queen of Pentacles magician here? And now people are like, hey, we want to celebrate with this person. They make us happy. This person, High Priestess reverse, they're a fucking Debbie Downer. They just control you with fear. Okay, it's just, and you stayed in this 8 of Pentacles while they try to keep you down by slowing you down with this 3 of Wands, and that ain't made you better. Because maybe if you grew too fast, it might have been too much too soon. So look at it from that point of view. That's what we are going to look at from that point of view. So thank you, High Priestess Rich. Assistant, do us a favor. Send out the, you know, the what's it called? The magnificent, marvelous, the best of the best fruit basket to this High Priestess in reverse, okay? The top of the line, you know the one, all right? Make sure you charge it to their account, too. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, so yes, now we charge it just directly to their accounts, okay? Their spiritual account, okay? That's what, we just take the energy from them, because that's what we do. We're taking energy from them because fuck them, that's why. Because that's what they wanted to do. We don't even want their dirt-ass energy. We just want them to go away, and they will, though. This old time witch, they're seeing that their powers don't work anymore. So why don't we get a little confirmation, clarification, find out, you know, you as this you're this Queen of Pentacles, as we say, dealing with the High Priestess in reverse, of course. All right, but this is, you know, like I said, like an old time witch, matriarch, whatever, some jerk off that thinks they're like puppet master in the background. Probably could be your divine masculine's mother, could be an aunt, could be something like that. So it doesn't matter though. They're done. They're finished. All right. So what else do we need here? Let's get going. All right. So not only are you dealing with this High Priestess in reverse, but you're dealing with the Emperor in reverse. So the 2 worst of the worst. The one who is number 1 and 2. Okay. This is pretty much like Mo and Larry, the 3 Stooges. Realistically, I mean, Mo's really not Emperor in reverse, but at the end of the day, neither is, maybe I'm just me, but whatever, these are the 2 worst of the worst. All right, how about this? This is like Epstein and that other lady that fucking, this is what this is, exactly. This High Priestess in reverse almost is like something that is like, to stay in power, they have to feed, you know, bring in, you know, naive feminine energy to feed to these, you know what I mean, and sell them some story of how this is what makes them powerful. Okay, and this is how it keeps the negative. This keeps this Emperor in Reverse, this High Priestess, both of them help each other by doing this. Okay, because if this High Priestess Reverse did the right thing and was tried to build up feminine energy the right way, then instead of trying to keep them down, then this would allow the feminine energy, divine feminine, to get to the point where they come to their divine masculine, attract them, and then are able to make their divine masculine into the best version of themselves, and both of them together become this unstoppable superpower. But this is what they knew. So they figured by keeping you down and out, all right, and then fucking keeping your divine masculine indulgent or, into sex or drugs or whatever. I don't know anything they're into. I don't know what they do. Okay, I'm not going to get into that part. But just the point is that they were projecting those demons onto them to keep them away from you, and by making you look like you're a nobody. All right, but here's the thing. This Emperor Reverse, this High Priestess Reverse, this is what they got to look forward to. 10 of Swords. Very soon. Their illusions are shattered. Them trying to block you, stop what you were building, now made you better than ever. Now people see exactly what's going on here, and they see why, and they're giving you this Ace of Pentacles. Just why you're receiving that. Because you are 9 of Pentacles, okay? And like I said, you're receiving that because 6 of Pentacles, like we've seen at the beginning, you're receiving what's meant for you. I mean, it's very clear. It's here. Why? Because you have the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. People like that get rewarded, and you're getting rewarded because you had so much strength in situations that would have broke many people. So, of course, you're gonna be. What do you think? You're gonna not get anything? You're gonna be well taken care of. You're a magical gangster. Come on, magical gangsters are taken care of. We're the fucking cream of the crop. So, what else do you need to know here? So, it's like I see what we see. I mean, look. You have Ace of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, you as the Magician. Dealing with an Emperor in Reverse, High Priestess in Reverse, nobody wants to work with, tried to slow you down, but now the illusions about you being shattered, and whatever they were saying as a wish come true is not being seen as a wish come true, and 5 of Cups are all in regret and depressed now that, this is going your way. You can't believe it. You can't understand it. Okay? They can't understand how 7 of Swords, how their betrayals are being seen through. They can't understand it. They can't understand how you have a King of Pentacles here seeing your value as this Queen of Pentacles. They don't understand. They thought they destroyed you. How did you come back up? How do you have a King of Pentacles? How are you a Queen of Pentacles? How did you do this? That's for them to find out, okay? But it's just the fact is you keep protecting yourself, calling your energy back. This is who you are. This is what it is. Because you do what you love and you love what you do. And these betrayals, whatever, they helped you. Like I tell them all the time, you helped us. Thank you. Sister, make sure you throw a couple extra fruit baskets in for the Emperor in Reverse, too. Yeah, he's a jerk off, though. Fuck him. You know what? Fuck them. Give them the shittiest ones of all, too, because they are a piece of shit. You're right. My assistant told me that this Emperor in Reverse is a piece of shit, and they deserve the fucking low-grade fruit basket. And that's all they're going to get then. You're right. I agree with you. All right, but the High Priest in Reverse, give them the best. Okay, give them the best, because they really helped us. This Emperor in Reverse, they didn't really do anything. They just... It's like the wizard, who are they? Who the fuck are you, right? Who are you? You're nothing, okay? The Fool in Reverse, they're nothing. That's what it is. That's who they are. Okay, now look, 5 of Cups, they're on regret because they're nothing. That's what it is. They're not pure and innocent like you. They're betrayers, willing to do anything for money, willing to corrupt feminine energy. Good feminine energy here, good masculine energy. Probably, likes to molest people. This is a very bad person. Okay, who is this person? This King of Wands in Reverse? This warlock? This fucking molesting warlock here that likes to molest fucking whatever this is? This person's just a bad person. I'm not even going to get into that nonsense. This is somebody who spouts, like, false propaganda, okay, to control people. Tries to control people with unrealistic, expectations while keeping them stuck. This is classic malicious warlock, ruthless warlock here. But they're being seen as a betrayer. I mean, they got seen. While you're 4 Swords just resting and relaxing, getting what's meant for you. Now they don't know what to do. They're all fucked up because the illusions are shattered. So what's going to happen with them? We're not really getting anything yet. They're all in regret. They're not being seen as a wish come true. They see that they're trying to block you. Blah, blah, blah. What else is it that we need to know, though? Okay, is that, look, 9 of Wands. Yeah, they tried to do all that, but you took your last stand. You were like, yeah, I'm too too brave and courageous for this, okay? So that's what was shown here, is how brave and courageous you are, okay? And that's why you're getting this Ace of Pentacles. This is confirmation again that a financial opportunity is here for you. I mean, it's just getting to that point now where it's like becoming repetitive, but it's all coming your way. We're manifesting. It's just what it is, being spoken. Okay, why? Because look, you're this Nine of Pentacles. I say this all the time. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, this Ace of Pentacles. That tells me you have the Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Pentacles. You being this Eight of... Look at this. Look at this. Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. The Magician, Three of Cups, Nine of Wands. That's you. Wow. I mean, that's all. I mean, it's not saying anything about, you know, the Two of Cups, but this is where you're at right now. This is where you're going. This is being the best version of yourself. Okay? These people, Five of Swords, they want to win at all costs. This Emperor in reverse, this King of Wands in reverse, this High Priestess in reverse. They want to win at all costs. Well, winning at all costs really cost them this time, because you're seeing it still as this Nine of Pentacles, still as this Queen of Pentacles, still as an Eight of Pentacles. With an Ace of Pentacles, you're getting this all by yourself. You're doing a Ten of Pentacles, you're creating this by yourself. It's crazy. Okay, and what's happening with this Emperor in reverse? Four Cups, they're getting rejected. Nobody wants to be bothered with this, because people see they're fucking, whatever this is, a grifter. This is a fucking, a shyster. This is somebody who's going to tell you what you want to hear, and then once they get you, they can try to control you with, like, you know, money and drugs and stuff. This is a fucked up person. But here's the thing. You Nine of Cups are getting your wish come true. You're being seen as the wish come true. That's why these people are in a Nine of Cups in reverse energy here. This whole group, Nine of Cups. It wasn't a wish come true, because that's how they got people to go against you. It's by making it like this whole thing was like this, whatever this cult is a wish come true. That this is the way into luxury, into, you know, the next level that you have to do. But it's all this fucking devilish stuff you have to do it. And it's all at the expense of you and us. But you were too brave, and you still didn't even care, and you still came out as a Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Magician. That's exactly who you are. I mean, not only that, you have this Wheel of Fortune here. You solved the puzzle. You said, I don't have to do R, S, T, L, and E. I don't need a hint. You said, I already solved the puzzle. I already know. Give me my fucking prize. They tried to block your prize. Not happening. Now them trying to take your prize. Eight of Swords, they're all stuck now. Because now everybody sees what they tried to do. Three of Wands in reverse. It's alright, though. It's good. We needed this to happen this way, because that's how they exposed themselves. They were seen now. Now they don't know how to explain this. Why did you do this? What are you? You're not who you said you are. You're a demon, aren't you? That's what people are. You're the devil, aren't you? Now people see them as the devil. Only devil people would do stuff like this. A good person wouldn't do this. You did not do anything like this. And the universe sees it. King of Swords sees everything. And the King of Swords has seen enough. Okay, because the King of Swords has seen that you are the star of this show, okay, 110%. That is what it is. I mean, it's seen enough. Okay, you know who also has seen that you're the star of the show? That you have this Nine of Pentacles, that you are the best in the business? This King of Cups, of course, your counterpart. They know exactly what you're all about. They've seen how brave and courageous you are. That's why they see you Six of Pentacles. Look, you got the Gang Star, you know, you got the Star, you got the Magician. Again, I mean, magical Gang Star. Getting these Ace of Pentacles. I mean, I don't feel like picking them off. They're getting stuck. But the King of Cups, they see all this. They see, they know. All right, so you got the King of Cups. You're building this by yourself. So what's going to be the end here? Because this is ending pretty well. I like this. And I don't want to keep going with that. Okay, because, yeah, you can keep going. And look, Knight of Cups in reverse. And you get a Knight of Cups in reverse person coming here. Some jerk off. Try to fucking gaslight you. Make you think like this ain't happening. But the thing is, it is happening. Okay, and that's why Four of Cups, these people, they're getting rejected. Okay, because Two of Swords, they can't avoid the fact that you are exactly this Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Can't avoid it. Can't avoid the fact that you're a Gang Star, Magician, magical Gang Star. Can't avoid the fact that their illusions are shattered coming back to them. They can't avoid the fact they're being rejected and you're being fucking seen as a hero. They can't fucking avoid it that you're having this Page of Wands energy, this limitless potential, that you're being seen as an as an inspiration. They can't avoid the fact that, you know, Two of Pentacles, that you were able to adapt, you're flexible. Anything they threw at them, you were able to juggle. It didn't matter. You were able to make it happen. You were literally building while these people were like batting you on the head with stuff. And you were still like just pushing them away, but still creating masterpieces. Still mastering your craft. And it just shows. They just showed just how much of a gangster magician you are. That's all they did. Okay, they showed 8 of Pentacles. You mastered your craft. Okay, like I said, you were still mastering your craft this whole time, 8 of Pentacles. And now these people going against you, doing all they had to do, we're going to end it, is they're going to get to their biggest fear. It's going to go to this 5 of Pentacles, okay? Spiritual bankrupt. Okay, it's going to have to kill their ego, and this is what's going to happen. So, it is what it is. This is what it's going to be. I'm going to end it one more. That's what it's going to be for them. Okay, you know what else is going to be for them? If they don't want that 5 of Pentacles, if they feel like, you know, it's too much for them, well, then we'll give them this 10 of Swords, painful ending, okay, brother? Because, look, you are too balanced, you are too under control, and these people are doing this to themselves. They're taking their own selves out. And that's all I got to say about that. So I'm going to do some oracles. I'm going to do, like, different. These are not... I know I did other horoscopes and other ones, too. I usually use these for my members one, if I use them. But, whatever. We got to bounce. See what's up. See what we're working with. Alright, so it says scattered energy you might be dealing with, okay? It says you have too much on your plate and have lost your focus. This is causing you to feel exhausted and overwhelmed. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan. So, if you feel, this is what is advice, if you feel like this is, you know, not on the horizon for you. But, I mean, I feel that this is all what you're headed towards, okay? Your 9 of Wands energy is what's making this happen, though. And this is why there's a painful ending here. So I feel you're completely doing well with that. And that is why you're going to be rewarded with recognition, okay? Because congratulations, your hard work will soon pay off and take you in the direction of your dreams. Acknowledge your efforts and own your power. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Because you're the best. Exhausted. So what else do we need to know here? What else do you need to know? You're taking these demons out one by one. You are the demon slayer. Painfully, you're taking them out, too. You can't stop you anymore. Being rejected. So, what's going to be the crystal of the day? Why don't we say... Let's say... Malachite. Shungite. Shungite. I knew it had INT at the end, though. Okay, so Shungite's all about protection, purification, detoxification. Shungite is a powerful grounding protective stone that shields against harmful energies, including electromagnetic stress, which this is good for electromagnetic. So maybe like a Shungite, you know, one of these Shungite pyramids will be good, like for the electromagnetic stuff. Okay, and it helps clear energetic toxins and supports deep purification on both physicals. So it's very much good for protection. Root, Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay, I am grounded, shielded, and cleansed from all that drains me. I am grounded, shielded, and cleansed from all that drains me. I am grounded, shielded, and cleansed from all that drains me. Yes, you are. That's why you're the best around. Okay, that's why everybody loves you. Okay, you are the champ. Okay, you are the undisputed, universal, heavyweight champion of all spiritual warfare. And that's why nobody can fuck with you. So I'll check you later. I love you so much. Thanks to all my new subscribers. I will see you. See you tomorrow. Bye.